Host and author Mario Lopez has a new book and a healthy message for families.
Mario Lopez joins us now to talk about his book and how it can help your family begin and maintain a healthy lifestyle. Mario, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us from New York City.
Good morning. Thank you very much for having me on. I'm excited about Extra Lean Family. My last book, Extra Lean, focused on the individual, and it helped a lot of people. This book focuses on the household. And like I always stress, diets don't work. People work. They just need the right information. And the information in Extra Lean Family provides that. You know, I'm a proud new dad and committed to helping my family start off on the right foot when it comes to what they eat. And I want them to understand that what they eat affects those closest to you. And we also want families to practice the lost art of the family dinner, because people don't sit around the table and eat together anymore or have conversations. We want kids to be in the kitchen and encourage them to get involved in the cooking process, whether it's starting off just washing lettuce, chopping up vegetables, or setting the table. They need to understand what it takes to make a good meal, and they need to learn how to cook, and this will help them.
Well, Mario, we're glad about that. Thank you. In fact, the floor crew and I were just talking about this yesterday, about how do you know what's the right thing to make, the right lean meal. I mean, it seems like we never learned that growing up. So give us some of the principles we need to follow.
Well, that's the thing. It's scary because people don't know, but it's really not that difficult. But you get overwhelmed and you hear things like no carbs if you want to lose weight, and that's horrible, because carbs are the body's preferred source of fuel and energy, and you respond best off of them. You need them. My three principles are: you need a healthy combination of protein, fat, and carbs in every meal. I want you eating frequently throughout the day, and I want you controlling your portions. And there's no deprivation of food here. I love food, and I want people to embrace food. You just got to know when to eat it, how much, and the healthiest way to prepare it. So there's lots of meal plans. There's over 50 recipes. You can do it in 20 minutes or less, and it definitely works. And listen, I'm no Bobby Flay, so if I can do it, anyone can do it.
Well, how does your book help folks achieve that? Do you have a list of grocery items to buy for every meal? How do you go about doing that?
We get very specific. We have grocery lists, shopping lists, we have mail programs, we have pictures, sidebars, and I learned a lot from the last book, which I was proud to say helped a lot of people, and a lot of people lost weight and maintained the lifestyle, living the extra lean lifestyle. And now, again, being a proud new father, I want to extend it out to the family. You can't really put kids on diets, right? But you can get kids. It's never too early to get kids to start making healthy choices and educate them.
And how is this, you say that this has really allowed you to enjoy food more than ever. How is that? Because it almost seems like you're cutting back on food more.
You're not cutting back on anything more. You're just getting educated on what your plate should look like. So now I can look at my plate and I see how the healthy balance of the 50% carbs and the other balance between the protein and the fat that you should have, and the high complex carbs as opposed to the non-complex. And then I'm not so concerned with counting calories. I'm more concerned with quality calories, like non-processed foods and whole foods. And so there's really no gimmick or angle to it. It's just getting a little bit knowledgeable and requiring a little discipline. And I encourage cheat meals too, because you got to live, and that's the only way you're going to sustain it. And by the way, if you're living extra lean during the week, you have your cheat meal on the weekend or whenever you choose to have it, it's actually going to spike your metabolism and going to be good for you.
Isn't that great to know? Well, thank you so much, Mario Lopez, for joining us with this Extra Lean Family book. We appreciate it.
You got it. Thank you.
Take care.